Hey sis, welcome to Bring It to Your Sister.
We're Lexi and Chastity, just two certified yappers that God knew would be unstoppable as sisters.
So he made us best friends instead.
Join us in this space to laugh, cry, vent, praise, and feel seen while we figure out motherhood, marriage, and womanhood by chasing grace and grit through homemaking, homesteading, faith, and everything in between.
Now pull up a seat and grab your favorite treat me drink because there's always room for one more sister. She said, how you doing?
Good.
Stop.
August.
Say hey, Augie. Say hey.
Like, serious, buddy?
Back up.
Hey.
All right.
We had to be in bed, but we wanted to say hi.
Well, I'm glad you came to say hi. You better go get in bed before you get in trouble.
You were in bed.
Yeah, James is supposed to be in bed too.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
All right.
not. Yeah, your mom said you were supposed to. Well, I'm not.
Meow.
All right. Y'all say night-night, and we're going to go get in the bed.
Good night, James.
Good night.
Good night, August. Good night, Jensen.
We love you.
Bye.
Daddy.
But oh, bye, sweet boy.
What did he say?
She said bye, sweet
you.
boy.
What did you say, August?
She said my name.
Bye.
Say I love
Hey.
you.
Did he say?
All right. Tell him bye. You love him.
Bye, James. I love you.
She says she loves you.
Bye.
She don't love you.
No.
That's your future wife. Tell her you
No,
love
it's
her.
not. Yes,
All right.
it is. Yes.
All right. Say night-night, Augie.
Bye.
Night. Love you.
See you later.
See ya. Hey, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Bring It to Your Sister. Today we're talking about hosting.
Yes, we thought since it was almost Thanksgiving and some of you might be hosting your first Thanksgiving, what a better
How
what
exciting.
what better time?
Yeah, and how stressful and how exciting.
Yeah. I don't do a whole lot of hosting, if we're being honest, but I like to host and I would like to host
Right.
more.
Yeah.
But in
Same.
this stage of my life, I don't do a whole lot of hosting. It's more like
Yeah.
my friends come over and they just
Mm,
are also a part of
we're just
the
there.
life
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Yeah. They just also live here
We're
for
just
whatever
vibing.
time they're there. Yeah. But I do really enjoy, like, I would love to be one of those people that threw dinner parties or, I don't know, just
Yeah,
had
same.
people over and
Mhm.
planned out events and stuff. And I'm going to do that one day. Just
One
not
day.
right this minute.
And it's okay.
Not
We
right
have
this
time.
second. Yes. Well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
I love hosting. Joshua says that I don't. Joshua says I get stressed out. And yeah, I do. I get stressed out about the house. But once everybody's here and just spending time together, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think I have found over the last couple years when I have hosted events, I've gotten a little more chill about not stressing about the
Mhm.
house because when people come over, yeah, your house needs to be clean, but oftentimes
Mhm.
they don't see what we're seeing. And
No.
like I
And
always,
they dirty it up anyways.
yes, that's
Unintentionally, but
exactly what I was going to
like coming
say.
in and out. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
I
always am like,
feel like
oh, I need to mop.
the whole
Yes.
9. Uh-huh. Yeah.
But
I will
then
not touch it with a
your
mop.
floors are terrible. If my floors are
Yeah.
bad, I'll mop just because I don't want people seeing little spills or
Mm.
nothing. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, if my floors look pretty fine, I'm gonna mop after.
Yeah.
And that was your first tip.
Do not mop your floors. Unless you
Unless
just haven't
they're
mopped them in like 6 months and
yeah,
mop your floor.
unless they're just
But
visibly dirty.
yeah.
If they're visibly dirty, mop them. But if they're just like they probably should
Mhm.
be mopped, then just skip it and wait till after because
Just skip.
probably
God.
nobody's gonna take their shoes off. And
No. Oh. Ugh.
and
Yeah.
then men always have dirt on their boots.
Yeah.
Always. Or something's gonna
And
get
the kids are
spilled.
going to be running in and out.
Mhm.
Yes. Or like this time of year for me, we have leaves on our back porch and I will vacuum and mop my laundry room, and that's where everybody comes in. And there'll be leaves crumpled up all over the floor after everybody leaves. And I'm like, a waste of my time.
Yep. I'm like, well, let me do this again.
Or my luck it'll rain and everybody's bringing in muddy shoe prints,
Yes.
you know?
Yep. Well, I guess we need to back it up just a little bit and
Oh, yeah.
tell me
Oopsie.
what you've had going on. Tell me about your day. Mine's been rough.
Oh, no. Mine pretty good. Was pretty good. I did, get to spend the evening by myself. I left school, grabbed a coffee, went to Hobby Lobby, went to Publix, came back home. I
Hold,
kinda
please.
ate supper.
Jensen, hush, baby, and go to sleep.
She took a nap today, so y'all might be
Aw.
hearing Jensen because
Mm.
I'll explain later why she had to take a nap, but
Uh-oh.
proceed.
I ate supper. I actually ate supper by myself because Josh went to go get James from Awana's. And yeah, it was just a pretty chill day today after
Nice.
school.
I love that. I love that for you.
Yeah, thanks. Why was your day? Why did you have a bad day?
I wouldn't go as far. I've had worse. I wouldn't go as far to say it was bad,
Okay,
but I definitely lost my cool
just
quite a few
taxing it.
times. Yeah,
Mm,
just
mm.
just
Yeah,
ugh.
vent out.
Today was speech day, and we also had
Mm,
a WIC appointment, so we just had appointments all day, and we had to be out the house all day. And
mm.
one thing about me, I don't like to go but about one place in public, and then I want to go home.
It's time to go.
And then I'm like, I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
But no, I woke up today and the dog had peed in the house, and she never ever pees in the house. Like if she has an accident, it's because she just could not hold it anymore. But she also
Yeah.
doesn't come and tell me she needs to go out or nothing. So
Right.
I didn't fuss at her or nothing like that. I just put her outside. But Jensen was insistent that I clean it up with a mop, and I was like, that's not how it works. You can't just you can't just do that. Like
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
was just very nice
You
and
gotta
very
try it
calm.
first. Yeah.
Yes. But she just kept telling me I was not doing it right, basically. And it's 8
Oh, that'll
a.m.
send me over the edge.
I mean,
Oh,
I woke up to
absolutely not.
this.
First
I
thing in
woke
the
up,
morning?
yeah, woke up to this.
Mm-mm.
Augie is trying to drive his
Uh-uh.
truck through it. I'm trying to get paper towels on it. She's like, "Here, use this mop." And I'm like,
You're doing
"I
it
can't." And I'm just trying to I'm trying to keep my composure, but she just kept on and kept on. And
Mm-mm.
finally, I was like, "Just go to your room and let me clean this
Mhm.
up."
Yeah,
Um,
I would have
yeah,
done
and
the same.
it just kind of went from there.
It kinda set the tone for the day, unfortunately.
It did, and I really tried to turn it around,
Yeah.
but but I just lost my cool. I was a yelling mom today, and I apologized, but I was a yelling mom today, and I hate that. I hate when I have days like that.
Well, there's
We
power
walked
in apologies.
apparently because they go right back to doing the same crap, and then I'm
Sure do. They sure do. They
they're
don't
like, "Oh, cool,
care.
she forgave me. All
Oh,
right,
cool. Yeah.
let's
Mhm.
do it again." When we walked
Yeah.
outside, we finally got everybody ready for speech and everything, and we were about to be late. And I walk outside, and the car seats are sitting on the porch because we had went in Coda's truck yesterday.
Oh,
So
no.
I was like,
So then you had to
perfect.
put the car seats back in?
Mhm. Yeah, and my car's small.
No.
All right, 3 car seats in the back
Yep.
seat. I
Yep.
have a Kia
You had to
Sorento.
change
I don't have
all
a
3
minivan.
of them?
Well, no, Annie's just like clicks in, but
Yeah.
um
But
But the
2 of
other
them?
2, yeah, I had to put the other 2 in,
Oh,
and
no.
they all they've already followed me outside at this point, so
Mhm.
I'm trying to make sure they're not running off while I'm fighting with the seat belts and
Oh
just
my
trying to
gosh.
just trying to keep it together, and I was not doing a great job, and
Well, I don't know if anybody would have done a great job at
car seats
that
just like, we already set the tone for the morning and then add the car seats to
right,
it, and
and then the car seats?
I was ready to say, "You know what? Imma reschedule every appointment we have today. Go back inside.
Well,
I'm
here's a
done."
praise that I can give you. I don't know if you can find a praise, but I will give you the praise that at least it wasn't 96 degrees outside.
Oh, yes. Yes. I mean, I
At
still
least
work
it
up a
was a
sweat.
cool day.
I was thinking
Of
about that
course.
earlier because I was wearing my jean jacket and I've got a tank top on under it,
Mhm.
and I'd already shed the jacket, but I was thinking to myself,
Yeah.
I don't even need jackets anymore. With trying to get 3 kids in and out of places, I'm gonna break a sweat every time. Every time. I'm hot. Turn the air on.
You're just always hot now. Yeah. Mhm.
Yes,
Turn
and
the
then
air on.
Jensen's like, I'm freezing. And I was like,
I'm sweating.
Here's the heat. And then I'm, you know, sweating some more. But I almost got a new minivan today. I did, about did.
Did you?
Somebody about hit me. About just come
Oh,
over right on
no.
top of me. We were like going, what are those roads called? Where there's two lanes, but you're going in the same direction. I don't feel like it's a two. I don't, I don't know.
One
You know what I'm
ways?
talking about. Sure. I don't know.
Like the
But
highway?
yeah, yeah. So we were going like that, and
Okay.
they just were gonna come over right on top of me, and I had to honk
Oh,
my
yeah.
horn, had to just
Mm-mm.
lay on that thing. I told Coda, I said, had the babies not been in the car,
I was gonna say if the kids weren't in the car,
because it wouldn't have been that bad. We
come on,
weren't going,
Pinky.
we weren't going that fast. They'd have probably just like
Uh-huh.
bumped into the side of me, and then yanked it back over.
Right.
I was like, I'd have been fine,
Yeah.
but
With the
I had three
kids.
kids in the car, so I was like,
And the
ah,
car seats. You would have to replace the car seats then too.
yeah. Well, they would have
Mhm.
replaced them.
Well, true.
but still. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It was just a heck of a day. It was just a heckers of a day. And my stupid goats,
Yeah.
not my stupid goats, excuse me. Let me be kind. It
Penny's
wasn't
still
even the
pregnant, isn't
goats.
she?
She is. Penny's still holding that baby in. I
Penny,
mean,
let it go.
she must, like, there's no, like, my calculation must be incorrect.
It's yeah. It has to be.
We're almost a month late at this point. So, yeah, contraception, not, is it, no, conceiving. What is it?
Conception.
Conception. I
Conception.
was like,
Yeah.
contraception is preventing.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm assuming that date was wrong. But my stinking ducks, I let them out. So I've been letting my boy goat out to free range and eat some grub half the day, and then I let Penny out and eat half
Mhm.
the day. Because if I let them both out at the same time, they think it's really fun to go towards the highway. Why? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But if I only let one of them out, they'll stay closer to the pen and they'll stay in the backyard. So I just
Mhm.
alternate them. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna let the ducks out and let them free range this evening too. And
Yeah.
them heifers, I've got one back in the pen. I'm assuming it's because it was dark outside and I guess they can't really see good and I had a flashlight. I was probably
Mhm.
looking a little freaky, but I was like shaking the food bag. I'm like, I just want to feed you. And I was able to grab one of them and put him back in there. And then I grabbed
Mhm.
two. My twinkle toes dog is walking around, but I was able to grab two, and I don't know if you've ever tried to grab two ducks at the same time, but it's kind of hard, you
Yeah.
know, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I really tried my best and I almost had them, but they got to flapping them wings and it was over. They flew off
Yep.
and I said, well, you guys are not sleeping together tonight, I guess. Sorry.
Yeah.
Better cuddle with the goats tonight, duck, because you're on your own. So I've got three ducks out the pen, one duck in. I was like, whatever, I'm over it. But
Yeah. That tracks.
it really wasn't that bad of a day. It was just one of those days where you're like,
Just small things. Yeah.
yeah,
Is it bedtime yet?
yes. Jensen thinks she's the mom. It was one of those days where she
Uh-huh.
thinks she's the mom, and she thinks
Yeah.
I gotta whisper because I think she's still awake. But it was
Uh-huh.
one of those days where she thinks she's the mom and that I'm a complete freaking idiot. I literally told her, I said, I'm 25. I've been here 25 years. You've been here 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can still count on one hand. Get it together,
Yeah.
Jensen.
So
Yeah, I feel that.
that. But
Yeah.
everybody
James swears
was
he's smarter
good
than me
on that.
sometimes too.
I'm like,
But then
dang, you
wants to
know
beg me to homeschool him.
what?
Yeah, all the time. He's like, "Can you just homeschool me?" I'm like,
Jensen's the
"No."
opposite. She's like, I want to go to school, and I'm like,
Mhm. Oh, yeah,
I'm
her
like,
social little self.
I
Well, I
know.
will say he hasn't asked me to he more so was asking me to homeschool him over the summer when he thought we were going to be in separate buildings.
Oh,
Now we're in the same building again. So,
so he's cool with it.
he's cool with it. Yeah.
Nice.
He would miss his
Yeah,
friends too much though.
that's what Jensen the other day. She was like, I want to go to school, and Coda was like, well, you might be next year, and I was like, maybe. I was like, I don't
Mhm.
know. And he was like, she ain't gonna go to school next year, and I was like, I don't know. I don't really want to send. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. She's still a baby. She's still little. I'm like, I just don't know how I feel about it. All right,
Mm.
it's just a big ask. Like I know it's probably for the best. Of
Mhm.
course, we do our homeschooling and everything, and she's very smart. She does good at it, but
Mhm.
I just
I was gonna say
how
she
social
is
she
very
is.
intelligent, though.
Yeah,
She
like
needs to be pushed
yeah,
so
she
she's
would
not bored.
really, yeah, she would really, and that's what right now, that's been her biggest complaint is I'm bored, because our
Mhm,
house is empty and most of their stuff is not here. I left some
mhm,
toys out, but they're just, they're tired of playing with the same few toys, so they're bored.
of course.
And I did tell her the other day though, because I'm a big believer in you being bored's not really my problem.
It's
Um,
not, and it's not
it's
a bad
not.
thing.
It's not. Like, you can find something to do. I did tell her,
Mhm,
she said, "I'm bored." And I said, "Well, baby, that's really not my problem. You
mhm.
have toys, you have books, you have plenty of things you can figure out to do, but you being
Yep,
bored is not something I have to fix." So,
correct. Good job.
yeah, I'm bored
They
too.
have to realize that you can't do everything for them. Yeah.
No, like, yeah, I think that's super important to just let them be bored. They're gonna find something fun to do and use them big. That's what I tell her all the
Mhm.
time. I said, God gave you that big, beautiful brain, and you're so very
Yep,
smart. Now go use it.
yep. Mhm.
But yes, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about whether or not we send her to school. I know it would be easier on me, and she would
Yeah.
enjoy school. But luckily where we're moving, it does have a much better school system, so
Mhm.
I would feel a little more comfortable. But
Mhm.
there's just something about sending a small baby to school that could not physically defend themselves that just doesn't sit right with me. So that's where I struggle.
That's yeah, that's fair.
Don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but it's not a today problem. That's what I tell myself.
It's not, yeah.
I'm just gonna keep
You
on
got a little
keeping
time to
on.
figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. I think Coda's
Less
like,
than a year though, so
yeah. Coda's like, let's get these kids in school so you can go back to work. I'm like, mm-mm, mm-mm. He ain't said that, but
yeah, yeah.
if I had to take a
Uh,
guess, I don't know. I don't think I. Don't tell him, but I don't think I'm gonna. I decided the other day.
You just decided, yeah, I'm
Well,
not going back.
I just said, I'm really gonna try my best to not. So we'll see.
What you gonna do? Just keep having babies, or what are we gonna
Oh
do?
no, no.
Mhm.
I
You
don't
gotta
think
think about
that's an
that.
option either.
What
I know.
happens when Annie Jane?
I know. I still
What
got five
happens?
years. I still got
Mm.
4.5 years. I don't know. Probably not have any more kids though. That's pretty much out of the question at this point, I think.
Okay.
But
Fair, fair, fair.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
need someone to have one for me.
I need you to have one for me.
Uh,
It's your turn. Tag, you're it.
well, you
I can
better
wait.
start talking to God, like I tell James all the time.
And I
You
do.
better
And
start
and we
talking to
do.
God.
Me and Jensen both. We do. Oh, I told her you were coming. I told her you were coming this weekend, and
Uh-huh.
she said I'm gonna ask her if James can maybe spend the night a little. And
Oh my
I
goodness.
I said, well, it's just gonna be her this time. I said just the girls, and she said,
Uh-huh.
oh, she said okay, maybe Daddy and Bubba can go somewhere else special.
Yes.
I was like, well, we're gonna have one last get together with our friends here at the house because we're moving. And she said, you mean our friends aren't gonna come over anymore? And I said,
Oh,
no, no, that's just not here because we're
it's not
leaving this
here.
house. Yeah. But
Mhm.
she was really concerned for a second. She was like, hold up.
Wait a minute. What's happening with our friends?
Yes. But I'm gonna turn all of my complaining and all of my negativities into a
Mhm.
praise. And I'm just gonna say, very thankful we didn't get hit today because
Yeah.
that would have been not good. That would have been
Oh, yeah,
very
that would
not
have thrown
good.
everything off.
That
Yeah, because you definitely can't buy a car while you're buying a house.
no, I don't do
That's a
that
big
anyways.
no-no.
I won't ever have a car payment if I can help it. I can tell you
Mm.
that right now. I
Oh,
think that's silly. Let me not say that because so many people have car payments. I'm not saying you shouldn't have a car payment. I'm just saying I don't ever want a car payment because I
yeah.
just don't care if my car's that nice, I guess. I would rather just buy
Mhm.
something gently used in full and
Mhm.
say, I'm good until that one gives out. And then it's about like renting in my head. I mean, not the same because you do get it in the end, but by the time you pay it off, it's like you
You've
probably need a
paid
new
so much
one.
more for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's my thought on car payments. But I do need a minivan.
Yeah, you do. You actually do, or at least a car like mine,
Something. I
where
would
yeah.
love I'll tell you what my dream car is. I want an Expedition. That's what I want.
Oh, girl, do you know how expensive those are?
I do. But I looked on
Well, I
Marketplace
mean,
up at my
if you get an
mom's.
older one,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't care if it's older. But
yeah,
up there at my mom's, you can get a fairly decent one for, and I mean fairly newer for like 15. That ain't too bad.
yeah.
So,
No, my
but
coworker was looking at some newer ones, and they were like $100,000.
yeah, yeah, no.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
I I'll
Dream
say it,
car
I
for
don't
me,
care.
besides a Mustang, yeah, besides a Mustang, but that's obviously not feasible right now with James. Like, it technically, like, I could get a Mustang. I think about it
Mhm.
sometimes. I'm like, technically, he's our only child. And he's old enough now, I'm not having to get him in and out of a car seat.
Mhm.
Technically, I could have a Mustang, but
Mhm.
realistically, one day he's gonna be playing sports, and we're gonna be probably going back and forth between that, and we're gonna have, bat bags and football equipment or
They
whatever,
fit in
what
the
have
trunk.
you, in the car. Girl,
It,
don't give me
I'm just
another reason to go buy a
well,
Mustang
listen.
now,
Listen, I'm gonna give you a couple. I'm
because
just
if
saying.
God's not gonna give me another baby,
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna go get myself a new Mustang.
You're gonna get a different kind of baby. Um,
Yes.
I mean, it would fit in the trunk, and if you wait until like just wait a
But
few years till he's out of the car seat, then he could just then it would be even more feasible. I mean, he's not gonna be in a car seat forever.
true, but you have to think about how long his legs are already and how long
He'll
have
be
you ever seen the
fine.
back of a Mustang?
Oh yeah,
The
I've
back
rode in
seat
them,
of a
and they're very
Mustang?
uncomfortable. I mean, like
Yeah.
maybe when can they start sitting in the front?
Oh, it's gonna be a long
Obviously not
time.
right now, but
I think it's like at least 100 pounds.
oh, has
He
that
only
always
weighs
been
like
the
50
case?
pounds.
I started
Yeah.
sitting in the front. I feel like
Girl.
pretty young, didn't I? Didn't we? Did
Probably.
did the rules
Probably.
change?
No,
I feel like
no.
there. I feel like it was like 80 pounds, maybe.
Mm, I don't know.
That's
Let's
a good
Google
question.
it. But
Because
you
I
know me,
remember
I'm
me and Briar
paranoid.
used to fight. Oh yeah, yeah. Me and Briar used to fight over the front seat. I remember that. So we were younger.
When can child sit in? Listen, don't give me any ammo to go get a Mustang because they have to be at least 13 years old or 4 foot 9 inches.
Really? Well,
That's what they
heck,
got.
Augie's already
Hmm
3 foot.
Yeah, James is for sure already. What
Maybe
is he?
that's what it was.
No, he's like 30. So he's 3 foot. James is. I don't think he's quite 4 foot yet. No, I feel like James has to be almost 4 foot because he's pretty much almost as tall as I am. I measured him with a tape measure since we're going to where we're going in February,
Oh yeah.
and I feel like he was exactly as tall as he needed to be for the rides, like most of the rides, like for the Hagrid, the Harry Potter ride at Universal.
Oh, I'm
Um,
jealous.
I think he was exactly where he needed to be. And then in our group, we were like, and he still has a few months to like grow some more.
That'll be fun.
Oh, I can't wait. I am so excited. I am taking a whole week off.
Is that?
James oh yeah, he's 48 inches, so he is exactly 4 feet.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Dang,
insane.
Jensen had a growth spurt over the summer. Her legs grew a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
She's looking like a big
hmm
kid. She's going to be
Yeah.
5 this year. I don't know what you would call it, but I'm having a really hard time with the fact that Jensen's almost 5 and Annie's crawling
hmm
and
hmm
Augie's 3 foot tall and
Yeah. I don't know what that's called, but I get it. It's just it feels like just life is just flying by.
mhm,
And then you have days like you had today where it
mhm.
was so hard and then you think about how little they are and you're like, "Dang, I rushed to bedtime." And you know what I mean? Ugh,
I do know what you mean,
and you feel
but
so guilty.
I will say, okay, I I feel like I may be alone in this, but I will say I don't allow myself or I don't have mom guilt very like that nighttime mom guilt that so many moms talk about and I get it and it's real. And there was a time
Mhm.
period where I did, especially like when Jensen was a lot younger. But now I
Yeah.
don't have that as much. Like I don't there are
Yeah.
times every once in a while, but most of the time I'm like, we really did our best. And we always try to end it
Mhm.
on a good note. Like we don't ever too often go to bed and it's like, on a bad note or nothing. So
Mm, mhm.
I don't have mom guilt most days, but I do have the oh my God, my kids are growing up and I'm never gonna get this back and what the heck am I
Ugh.
gonna do?
Yep. Yep.
I I seen something today that said just a reminder that their childhood is also your motherhood. And yeah, how often do we talk about making their childhood special and they only get one
Mhm.
childhood and this, that, and third, but it's the same exact thing for us. So why are we not putting into making our motherhood special and our motherhood just as enjoyable and taking that into priority just as much as we try to
Yeah.
make their childhood a priority.
Well, that's
But
something to talk about though. How do you make your motherhood special? That's something we could think about
yeah, we
'cause
didn't
I don't
think about
know.
that because
Yeah.
I mean, there definitely are ways you do it and you don't even realize it,
Yeah.
but I think you do it a lot less than making your children's childhood special.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what does that
Well, I'll
even
tell
look
you.
like? That's such a good
I
topic.
know.
We do need to add that in somewhere
Write that down.
because
Jot that down.
let me write it down. Okay,
I will tell you, off topic, and we're so off topic. We need to go back to our
we're
drink
coming.
check
We're coming back.
and
We really
go
we
back
really
to that.
started strong and gave y'all a little taste, and and then we just veered off. We took a side road. We said, "Whoop."
Oh, wrong turn. I talking about making childhood special. I was at Hobby Lobby today, and James loves nutcrackers. Um, I think he's still awake. I hope he didn't hear me talking. Um,
Okay,
James loves
sorry.
nutcrackers. Beautiful, top notch.
What is it?
Joshua burped. Maybe you didn't hear him.
Oh, I didn't.
Um, but anyways, I was at Hobby Lobby and their Christmas stuff is 50% off. Well, they had nutcrackers, and I already bought him a nutcracker for this season. It's a beautiful one though. He picked it out, but then he tried to change it to another one, and I was like, "No, I want
It's
this
not
one.
as pretty.
It's not as pretty." Well, then today I found one, and it's a hunting one. The
Oh,
nutcracker, he has on like camo vest, and he has a thing of deer antlers and a bow in his hand. Oh, it's so cute. I can't wait to show it to James.
I
I'm
love
like,
that.
do I wrap it up for Christmas or do I
Yeah,
give it to him
no, wrap that one.
because
He already got one.
you think so?
Yeah, I think wrap
True.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
wrap it. Because he already got one,
Okay.
so I think he'll love opening that on Christmas.
True. Yeah.
But
Oh,
how
it's
cool,
so cute.
okay, how cool would that be? I mean, I don't know that you're going to keep him until he's old, but I would assume you're probably going to keep him until he's older. But how cool is
I'm
that
gonna
going to be?
try.
Yeah, how cool would that be whenever he moved out and you have all these nutcrackers and he's got his own
Mhm.
Christmas
Mhm.
decorations? I can
Yes.
guarantee
I think
most
about that. Mhm.
most most men or boys that leave home are not taking any Christmas decorations with them.
Mm-mm.
So
Yeah.
like that,
No.
I don't know, that'd just be so cool. And he would, I got this one here and this year and blah blah blah. Like that's
Yes.
so neat.
Maybe I need to do his own box,
You do.
his own little tote that I can label James's Christmas and
Yes.
yeah, do that because
I
we
s-
do get him an ornament every year. Like we each get an ornament each year, and then sometimes we'll get all three get one, and then we'll get a family one, um, to put on the tree. And yeah, I think I'll start him a new one because the fabric that I got today that makes that book, it
tell
makes
us
the
about
night
the
before
book. They don't know
Christmas.
about the book. Hang
Oh
on.
yeah. So I was at Hobby Lobby and I was looking at fabric. I want to make a rag quilt for him, but I really wanted to find nutcracker fabric to make a little Christmas rag quilt. I think that's what it's called, rag quilt.
I don't know what a rag quilt is.
It's like you sew them together, but then you sew them where you
Uh,
can
were
clip
they
the
fray?
edges. Mhm.
Yes.
Yep,
Okay, those are
that's it.
beautiful.
Yes, I want to make him one of those, but I wanted to find some nutcracker, but I couldn't find any. But I was like, I love this fabric, but all of the pictures were like bigger chunks, and you can't cut that down to make a quilt. You'd have to have like really big pieces, and I'm like, it just wouldn't really do very well. But then the more I looked at it, I was looking at it, and then I looked at the example on. Sometimes they'll have like examples on the end cap. Well, I realized the fabric is a pattern for a book, so you can make a quilted book, and the book is the night before Christmas. And I'm like, "He already has that book, but that is so cute. I think I'm gonna wrap that and let him open it on Christmas Eve." And
Yes.
and then, like then I was like, "Ugh, but he's probably not gonna be into that." Then Brandy was like, "Well, he is reading now." And I'm like, "True." I said, "Oh,
Mhm.
and that'd just be like a family. I could pass that down to
Mhm.
my grandchildren because children can, like, they're not gonna mess that up,
Right,
unless
that's
they
what I was
take
gonna say.
scissors to it."
That's what I was gonna say. Paper books get messed up so easily, and that could be
Mhm.
another thing you put in his little tote. And I still have.
Ugh,
This is so
maybe
funny.
I could cross stitch his
Yes.
name into it.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah.
Okay, just a little sneak peek into Christmas. But my mom kept a lot of the ornaments we made when we were in school. So
Mhm.
I have a lot of those, and one of
Yeah.
our favorite one of our favorite things every year, or one of my favorite things every Christmas season, is whenever I'm decorating the tree, is to get to get Coda to roast my ornaments. And it is the funniest. It is the funniest thing. He doesn't partake in the Christmas tree decorating. He doesn't enjoy it as much, but he loves to roast our
What?
ornaments. I'm gonna have to post some of them because I don't have them. They're
Yeah,
packed away. But when I come across them and when I get to decorate my tree, I'm gonna have to make sure to send y'all pictures because
please.
some of them are just they're funny, and I love Coda's. I'm gonna have to get him to comment on them and
Yeah.
relay the message back because it is so funny. And I remember one of them. It's like a bell or something, but it's like
Mhm.
a black bell, and then I put like gold glitter or something on it. I don't know. I was probably 5, and he said it looks like a 5-year-old made that one. I said I was 5,
And they did.
and I was. But yeah, I love that. But I also have rain. It's a cloth reindeer, but it has the calendar, the 25 days till Christmas, and it used to have a
Yeah.
string with a snow tack. It used to have a string with a snowflake attached, and you would
Mhm.
put them in. And me and Briar would always argue. We argued a lot. I don't know why I thought my kids wouldn't,
Same.
apparently, but I'm getting my karma. But we would argue about who got to put the snowflake in the slot every day, and
Yeah.
I got kids first, so I got to keep it, I guess. So that's
Mhm.
how that worked. I don't know how I ended up with the
Maybe.
reindeer first. Probably
Yeah.
because probably because I just snagged it first, if we're being honest. But I think it's so funny because
Cheated the system.
yeah, we need to start a thing where we'd steal it from each other every year or something.
Yeah, that would be funny.
That's my little Christmas tidbit.
Pause.
Agreed.
James, quit it. Go to bed.
This episode's gonna be titled "Go to Bed."
Go to bed. Yes. There's a book, and it's called Just Go to Bed. It's the little critter books. You know the little
Oh
critters?
yes, I
Mhm.
love I love
And it's
those.
called Just Go to Bed.
I love those books.
Yeah, me too. Okay, drink check. What are you sipping on?
You already know it, water.
Water.
And
Well,
well, well,
yeah.
let me just tell y'all something. I thought I was gonna be sipping on water, but I believe, and I'm gonna blame my husband this time, and maybe I'm wrong.
Mm.
I'm not apologizing right now, but I'm pretty sure he drank all my daggum water because there ain't nothing but a swig and some ice in this cup. So
Uh-uh.
so I'm
Now
gonna drink
he
it
did you
now, I
dirty
guess.
on that.
Between
Wow.
him and the kids, I don't ever have a full cup.
That would drive me nuts. We
Oh, it
all have
does,
our own separate cups.
and we do too. Why?
And when James, if
Everybody
James
thinks
comes
mine's
near
is the
mine, I'm like,
best.
get away from my cup. No,
Mhm.
no. That used to drive love my mom.
They
And it still does. My brother will just take her cup and just take big, huge
Mhm.
swigs out of it, and it pisses me off. I'm like, "Heck no." Maybe I'm just selfish. Like, I don't maybe I didn't get, like, the selfless mom gene that everybody else gets,
I don't
but
know.
me, I'm like, "You got your own stuff.
Mhm.
Don't touch mine. Don't touch my water. Don't touch my food. Don't touch nothing." I'll
Feel
give
that.
you like, if you're
I feel
like, "Can
that.
I have that?" Like, I'll be like, "Yeah, sure, you can have some," or if he's, like, choking on something, I'm like, "Here, you want some of my water?" But if you're just, like, randomly just come by and you already have your own cup and you touch your lips to my straw, you're probably gonna get smacked.
Well, don't come around
And
here
my
because for
brother,
some reason
14, still does it to my mom, and it just
that's gonna be us because no matter how many times, I mean, everybody has their own cup. We
no.
all it's just water. They don't even want
No.
water half the time when I give it to them.
We have to move
Everybody
on. I'm getting enraged. We have to move on. I'm kidding. I'm ki
It don't matter. It don't matter how many times I say it. It's just
I'm getting so pissed off.
it's a losing battle around here.
Oh my gosh.
And
No.
you better
Move on.
if you come over, you better watch your cup because no matter how many
Girl,
times I've said you
girl.
don't drink out of somebody's cup, Mackenzie, you can ask her. When you see her this weekend, ask her. She's got the same cup, same exact cup she brings over every time. And
Mhm.
every time Jensen's gonna get a hold of it, and she don't care. She's like, whatever. But I'm like, Jensen, don't drink out of her
I'm sorry, Lexi, I'm gonna care.
cup. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care if
If
you care,
I
'cause I
I would
care.
offer it to her, but no, please don't touch my drink. Please.
Yep, I
I'm
feel
just
you.
selfish though. Well, I really played myself real smart. I got a large coffee and I still have some.
I seen that. What
And
flavor
I
is it?
say played myself real smart, but it's also late and that's probably not going to be a good idea. But
It's okay.
it's peppermint mocha iced since it was
Why?
a little warm this afternoon.
Why? Why is that the flavor that I thought it was gonna be?
'Cause it's Christmas time, baby.
That's
And
crazy.
probably the videos that I've been sending of like dirty Dr. Peppers and it's like peppermint mocha creamer in a Dr. Pepper. I just want to try it so bad. I know that Dr. Pepper is flavored cherry, but I just really want to give it a shot.
So I've been seeing a lot of the like dirty sodas and stuff like that with the
And I
creamers
love a
and the
dirty soda.
flavors. I've never
Mhm.
had one, and it kind of I don't know how I feel about it. I want to try it because I don't know how I feel about it. But dairy and soda is something about it is like not sitting right with my brain, and I just don't feel like it would be good. I feel like I wouldn't like it. But then I'm
It's
like, I don't
filling.
know. It's
I
filling.
will tell you, it's filling. But I love it. I love a dirty soda. So, you said that you had some hosting tips from someone that you know?
Yes, someone that is excuse you. What are you doing? You know you ain't allowed on the couch.
Ooh,
He's got half his body. You see him? Just his
Sammy,
legs.
I do.
He said, I just needed a little loving.
Just a little
Oh,
love.
I do really like him. Don't tell him. Um,
See?
anyways, all right, go on. Go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I have some hosting tips from someone that has been very, very special to me and that is very qualified to give hosting tips. I'm going to read them all and then we can
I
kind of
hope that
discuss
one
them.
day, yeah,
Go ahead.
sorry. I
Mm,
hope that one day somebody introduces me that way. Like someone who's very qualified of I should have asked my mother-in-law tips as well when I was on the phone with her. I didn't even think about it.
well, let me
I
just
feel
say,
like they're probably in the bed.
listen, I wish I could put into words how highly I feel about I just don't know if she wants her name on here, so I'm not gonna say it. But I feel
Mhm.
so highly, and I think that she's just the most godly, classy woman, kindest, sweetest person I've ever met. And it is a
I
goal.
love
It is
that.
a. I hope that somebody feels about me the way that I feel
Same.
about her one day.
Same.
So
Mhm.
yes, but we're in a group chat and she sends out just all different kinds of tips. This group chat is called Young Wives and she sends out all different kinds of tips or encouragement or reminders just on all different kinds of topics and it's been amazing. We've been in it I think about a year maybe and I love them. But this last one that she sent was all about hosting and I thought that would be perfect since we've been talking about Thanksgiving and I know most people, go to their grandmas and everything like that, but unfortunately, grandma can't cook forever. So at some
Mhm.
point, the job's probably going to be yours, or it may be yours this
Right.
year. So I thought it would be great to talk about. And I've hosted a couple Thanksgivings, but like we talked about, most of the time it's just us. So
Mhm.
it's not super formal or anything like that. Oh, poo, I took my jacket off and now I'm going to be cold, but I was a little toasty in it. What do I do? What do I do?
I hate that in
Freeze?
between. Yeah, what do
Yeah.
you do?
Oh, anyways, back to the tips. We'll just start strong with number one. She said, create systems for everything. So she didn't really elaborate on that, but in my head, that's just in general, in your house, it is good to have systems. Do I have
Mhm.
my systems are definitely a little dysfunctional and disorderly,
Mine too.
but I do have systems. There are
Mhm.
systems, and I think it is good to find a system that works for you and your household. And I guess the best way to describe it for us is I feel like when I find my groove after having kids, after having babies or whatever, I go for a time
Mhm.
period of the houses in the baby stage and the newborn stage and all that stuff. So my systems are out of order, but once I get my groove back and I get my systems back in order, it truly is just so easy to it's easy to keep the house up. I can unload the
Yeah.
dishwasher in the morning. Have your systems in hand. That way, if you do decide to host last minute, you're not having to just completely deep clean your house like we were talking about in the
Mm,
beginning. You can host and it not be stressful. And that was what this whole
right.
text was about was tips on how to confidently and effectively host with ease and excellency.
Mhm.
That's where we're going with this. But yeah, so just make sure your systems are in order. And it's going to take some time too. Let's be so for real. It takes time to
Mhm.
find your systems and to figure out what works for you. Like I said, what works for me is not going to work for everybody else. So you just have to figure
Yeah.
out what your systems are. Number 2 was determine the number of people you are most comfortable hosting and create a supply chest of things you will need each time you host. And I was like, that is such a good idea.
A
Granted,
genius idea.
yeah, granted, most of the time when I host, I feel like it's for birthdays or something like that, so it's a lot of
Mhm.
people. It's not the amount of
Yeah.
people I'm comfortable with, and 2 couples at a time. She can feel comfortable hosting 2 other couples at a time with her and her husband.
Yeah.
So, smaller scale, figure out what number you can easily on a Tuesday night if you decided you want to have friends over. How many can
Yeah.
you how many can you really comfortably and enjoyably host, you know?
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, and then the chest. Okay, I thought that was genius. I was like, "Ugh, that's so smart because
Mhm. Yep.
you're having to make sure you're having to track down where it's at.
Having a specific place in your house that you keep those things for hosting, that's
Yes. And
genius.
fill it if you're going to use plastic utensils or plates,
Mhm.
napkins or
Mhm.
just whatever you may need to host your cups or whatever. Like if you've got a nice set that you don't always use or not everybody has a china cabinet. And
Yeah.
my china cabinet, I don't necessarily have china in it, but you want to whenever you're hosting, you want to use like a little bit of your nicer things and having all of that
Mhm.
in one place where you can just be like, okay, tonight we're hosting, and you go and you pull it out. Genius.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 4, instead of trying to be super creative for each gathering, rely on what works and your systems. That right there, because how often are we trying to do Pinterest? You're trying to do the Pinterest
Yeah.
meals and the Pinterest
Yeah.
decorations instead of just keeping it simple,
Mhm.
lighting a couple candles, maybe putting out some fresh flowers.
Mhm.
Just keep it simple. What is this from? Keep it simple, stupid. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh my gosh. For some reason, I'm envisioning my ex stepdad say that, and I just know that he was not saying that to me as a child. I don't recall him like just being mean and saying it, but I swear I mean,
Right.
he wasn't great. So maybe, but I feel like it was
Oh,
from a movie or something.
I don't know, I've never
I don't
heard
know.
that.
I don't know. Um,
Moving on.
well, whoops. Anyways, thought it was from a movie, but
Unleash your childhood trauma.
whoopsie. No, that's got to be something. I'm gonna have to look into that. But yeah, just keep it simple and do what works.
Yeah, I like that idea. You already know I'm already a little bit, not extra, but a little bit extra for our girls'
Or
night.
oh yes, or I'm so excited
Yes,
for that. I'm coming. Um,
I'm so excited.
okay, Lori in the group chat. That's Mama Lori.
Yes, that's my mommy.
Oh my gosh, I just put that together today. I was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to tell her
Oh,
she's got
that's
to bring
funny.
some meatloaf.
Blech. No, she better not bring that mess in my house. You better tell her to cook you some and pack it up so you could take it home.
Oh, listen, and I will. Um, but I like that idea because not to say you can't do some Pinterest decorations or some ideas, but be realistic about it. You're
Yeah,
not, there's no way you're getting 10 different crafts done for one event,
yeah.
or,
And it would be so much easier each event if you just had your go-to
mm-hmm.
things that you use every time. Then you can add on little things
Yeah,
to
you
make
can
it,
tweak it.
yeah.
tweak.
To make it
I You know
match
what?
the season or whatever, you know?
Yes, that's exactly where I was going with that. Thank you. The next one is if you're going to need extra chairs, go ahead and invest in them and decide where they're going to be stored. I think that is a great
Oh,
tip for if you're going to have,
it is.
like we were talking about, birthday parties, the bigger
Yep.
events or outside events, because
Mhm.
that's something we have ran into many times with birthdays is chairs. Now, a
Mhm.
lot of times we will do for the kids' birthday parties because most of the time people really aren't sitting down, and we have a collection of chairs, but we don't
Mhm.
typically have, we don't have 80 chairs lying
Of
around.
course.
Um,
Who really
but
does?
Right. So we will put out what we have, and then we might mention, oh, if you want to bring a chair, bring a chair. But
Mhm.
thinking about those things ahead of time instead of last minute being like, oh my gosh, I've got to now find
Mhm.
tables and chairs for all of this. And
Mhm.
they are not cheap and they are not
Nope.
easy to come by. Usually that stuff that is can be booked out for weddings and
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
big stuff. So definitely
Yeah.
thinking about that ahead of time and making that investment. Like she said, figuring out where you're going to store it because chairs and tables take up room.
Mhm.
Depending on how many people and how often you're really going to host, that's a big consideration.
Yeah.
Okay, placemats, glassware, dinnerware, flatware. Go ahead and get what you need. Not seasoned but neutral enough to use every day of the year. Low maintenance. I
Mhm.
I love this because, like you were saying, you can always add a little something if you just have
Yeah.
neutral white glass plates. You can
Mhm.
add a pretty napkin. That's Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever. You can add smaller decorations to your neutral things. There,
Yeah.
that way you're not buying different plates every single time. I'm
Every single time.
guilty.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm guilty of buying the themed paper plates, those kind of things.
Mhm. Yeah, me too. Me
I'm
too.
very guilty of that, but
Yeah.
we never use all of them. They always end up in the trash, and
Oh, I use mine.
oh, I mean, we use them, but we don't use them all that day, like, we end up using
Oh,
them,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so that is kinda nice, but it's just ending up it's just it's just waste that you could avoid,
True.
and
Yeah.
if you've already got a nice set and then you just add to it, you don't have to go out and buy Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever holiday. You don't have to go out and buy decorations, but just a nice floral or whatever centerpiece you're using on the table. Let that be your seasonal versus the plates and the napkins and the cups and all of that stuff.
Mhm. Mhm.
Number 8, know your meal. Go ahead and perfect 1 or 2 meals that you can prepare with your eyes closed. Study how long it takes, how much it costs, and how much mess. How many does it
Mhm.
feed? Can you tweak it if any guests have allergies? And keep the
Mhm.
ingredients on hand.
I can already tell you 2 meals. That
Oh, yeah? Whoop.
I mean, I have more meals. Um, a ladybug. It's a ladybug.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. I have 2 meals that I'm currently thinking about that I could just whip up, and
What are they?
that's, chicken pot pie, but
Mm-hmm.
I use biscuits on top of my chicken pot pie instead of pie crust.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a recipe my Mima used to make, chicken and broccoli casserole, also zuppa Toscana soup. Oh god, I love that so much.
I'm gonna need you to make me some because I too
I'm
love
making
that.
it for our girls' night.
Ooh, I don't know what
Yeah,
I'm bringing.
it'll be in the crock pot.
I need y'all to
And
just
here
get.
are art supplies. I bought some paint today, but I don't know if I bought enough or even the right colors.
I know I
Like I
have
bought like
paint. I just
greens
don't know
and
what I have.
I had bought a red, but why did I only buy one red? One
I
thing of red.
I have
That
a
doesn't
big
make any
thing of
sense.
red. I know I have red.
Okay.
I don't have any green. That's the color I was like, I know I don't have that we'll need.
Yeah, I
But
bought two different shades of green, but yeah,
oh,
either way,
nice. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, my meals. Okay. So if
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna cook, because we know I ain't the cook over here, but I can cook. I can. I can.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
not my job around here. Oh, my meals. Okay, so
Mhm.
a roast. I can cook a roast. I can cook a
Oh
really good
yes.
roast, like nobody's
Ugh, me
business.
too. Yeah.
If I'm gonna have to cook for somebody, and I need to know that it's gonna be good, I'm gonna cook a roast. Usually we grill. Usually Toto just grills, and
Mhm.
I take care of sides. But
Yeah.
yeah, a roast. That's probably my go-to if I'm gonna have to feed a crowd, and I know I want it to be good. A
Mhm.
roast for sure. Off the top of my head, I don't really have another favorite meal that I would just go to with that, but
Mhm.
roast for sure. Soups, I can do soups and stuff, but if we're talking like a nice sit down meal, a roast.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I cooking them in the oven, okay. I started cooking my roast in the oven and it's been a game changer. I
Mhm.
don't think I'm gonna cook a
Mhm.
roast in the crock pot anymore if I can help it. There's
Yeah.
something about it. It's different. It tastes
Mhm.
better. It
Mhm.
cooks
I
better.
will say that I don't use my crock pot near as much as I used to because the food just tastes better coming out the oven for some reason
It does,
for
and I
me.
don't know why.
Mhm.
Because I don't use the liners. I don't use the crock pot liners. That
Mm-mm.
would make your food
Mm-mm.
taste like
I
plastic,
will
but
say though, I have never made a roast in the oven.
you haven't. You
Mm-mm.
gotta.
No, I've
I'm
always
telling
made it in the
I
crock pot.
I don't know why, but there's something different about it. It's a
There's just
little
a little bit
different
more
every
love and
time.
affection than just slapping it in
There
the crock pot and
is.
moving on with your life.
Just let your meat cook a while and put your vegetables in like halfway through. If
Mhm.
you're doing it in the oven, when I do it in the oven, I do it like 1 to 2 hours before it's going to be
Mhm.
done. Start waiting to put your vegetables in until a couple hours before you take your roast out. It's just
Mhm.
better. The vegetables are not completely mushy. They still have some texture and they have flavor still. I feel like you can taste all the flavors better whenever you give it a little more time.
Mhm.
But that's my go-to meal. Okay. The night before or the
Yeah.
morning of, wash all dirty dish towels, wash all dishes and unload the dishwasher and take out all the trash.
Mhm.
Yes, I agree.
Sounds
I
right.
did think the dish towels is not something I don't like to leave a dirty dish towel out. They're like reusable napkins around here. I'm constantly washing them and I have a big bin of them, but you don't think about the things that hold smells in your house. But everything
That's
that
right,
is
yeah.
fabric, everything that is fabric is going to
Mhm.
hold a smell. So make sure you're taking out the trash. You want your house to smell nice in general, and that's what I was going to add to this next one, or maybe a couple down. I don't know, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'll add something to it, but just make sure that you're thinking about that. What's going to add smells to your house is important,
Mhm.
especially if you're inviting people over to eat. You don't want little whiffs of rotten or stinky anything
Ugh.
going
Yeah.
on while you're inviting people over to eat. So
Mhm.
just thinking about that. Number 10, if you're arranging fresh flowers, have that done before taking out the trash because flowers can be messy. That's so smart. I'm very guilty of taking out the trash and then immediately making a mess and having to fill it back up or filling it halfway up. And
Yeah, same.
you don't want to take out just half a bag of trash. But I also don't
Mhm.
want trash when people come over. Maybe let's broaden that out a little bit. And before you take out your trash, go ahead and try to collect all the trash in the house
Mhm.
and make sure you're not going to have to retake it out or fill up another one. Okay, 3 to 4 hours ahead of guests arriving, sweep off porches, fresh up powder rooms, finalize settings of the table, get dressed, put an apron on, and turn on some fun cooking music. I love that. I think the
Yeah.
ambiance
Mhm.
ones, that's when I
So
would be putting
important.
those on.
Mhm.
I want to add to this one to light a candle.
Yep.
Get some candles lit, get it smelling
Yep.
good, get in your groove.
God, I love a candle.
Yes. Ugh, Coda made some candles the other night, and I got one burning right now. It smells very delicious.
Mm.
I'm not entirely sure which one it is though. I don't know if it's peppermint mocha because the candles are still out in the kitchen. So I don't know if it's peppermint mocha or if it's
I'm sorry.
oak moss and amber is my favorite. But we did
Ooh.
oh
Okay, back it up though. How did he make peppermint mocha candles?
okay. So in one of my many business adventures over the
Oh my.
years, in case you didn't know, I have a farm stand, or I did have a farm stand. Now it's kind of just broadening out. It's called Ristaloo and Co. And that started out with candles. Ristaloo and Co. was that, or Ristaloo was actually my great great grandma. But we started out with
Mm.
candles around, I want to say it was right after Jensen was born, or I may have been pregnant with her. I don't know. It was around Christmas one year, but it was a couple years back. We started making candles, and I am not very good at math, as we know. And there's a little bit of math that goes into it. So my husband
Okay. Yeah.
actually ended up making most of the candles, and I think he enjoys it.
Mhm.
He didn't say that, but I think he enjoys it because he wouldn't be doing it if he didn't. That's all I'm saying.
Correct. On a
So,
random. Yeah.
yeah, that's we did that for a little bit, and it went. I mean, it went pretty good. People bought them, but if
Mhm.
you can get a candle for $5 at the Dollar General versus $10 of somebody's homemade candle. Most people are going to do that. So we ended up
Yeah.
kind of getting out of that, and we had leftovers that I didn't want to pack away. So he made some candles
Okay.
the other
Yeah.
night, and one of the scents we had because it was around Christmas was peppermint and mocha.
Nice.
I probably have one in there I can give you.
Oh, don't play.
I wanted to speak on this one little thing on this one too is the get dressed part. I am
Mhm.
so bad about getting caught up trying to get the event ready or getting the food ready, getting the decorations out, getting everything
Mhm.
perfected that by the time people get here, I'm not dressed. I don't have my makeup done. My hair's not done.
Mhm.
I'm having to run to the bathroom and disappear for 15 minutes to try to
Yeah.
get put together.
Mhm.
And
Me too.
that's where I get miserable. Like, that's where I get frustrated and I get upset a little bit because I'm like, I just got so behind, and now I don't get to look fancy like I wanted to look, and everything else
Mhm.
looks great, and the kids look good, and I'm just I'm just not what I wanted to be right now. So I
Well,
love that
that's
she
just
said,
motherhood in
yeah,
general.
but I love that she said, 3 to 4 hours, like go ahead and get dressed, go ahead and get dressed, put your apron
Mhm.
on, all that good stuff
Mhm.
beforehand. That way, when people come over, like you're ready and you feel
Yeah.
good.
Well, here's the thing, if you have those systems in place in your home, and I'm not saying that I do because I promise you I don't, because I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off before people come over. But if you have those systems in place and your house is already mostly put together, you're not going to have to not get dressed because you're not going to be sweating putting everything together. Everything's going to be done. You're just tidying up a little bit, the
Mhm.
main area and the bathrooms, and then setting stuff out. So you're not deep cleaning your house before people come over if you have those systems in place. You're not having to worry about deep clean your whole house and cook all the food and make the place settings and do all the
Yes.
things.
You're just freshening up. You're just freshening up everything.
Mhm.
And yeah, the bathroom is a absolute must. If you don't really have to clean anything else in your house, if your house is clean all the time normally,
Mm.
still go clean your bathroom because I can
Mhm.
guarantee
Mhm.
that you probably
It's
just need to
nasty.
at least hit the bowl. Bathrooms, yeah, bathrooms just always need freshening up.
Oh, here's a tip that I learned on social media this week. If you take, oh man, what's the name of it? It's in the
Scrubbing
can.
bubbles.
It's in the big purple can.
Yep. No, it's kaboom.
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 If you have little boys or grown boys, men in general, boys in general, evidently you can spray around your toilet, on your toilet, and you can see where all of the pee lands.
Think I've seen
I
that
haven't done
video.
it yet, but I do have a can back there that I really need to go hit James's bathroom with, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so scared." But then it cleans it, then it's
Mhm.
clean,
Yeah. I wonder if
and you
that's the
can
same
tell where you
video.
actually need to wipe.
Right,
Because you don't think
because
about with boys, it splatters,
mhm.
it gets on the cabinet.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
what are you doing?
Why?
And you're sword fighting by yourself? I'm
Probably.
confused. Probably. But
Well, that's what I was gonna say, because I think we may have seen the same video, but she was saying
mm,
she had boys. And a lot of times you can smell the pee, but you can't see it.
yes, you can.
And I was,
Right. And so
to
you're
me,
wiping and
yeah.
that's me. I can smell it. I feel like as soon as I come in the door, I'm like, why do I smell pee? But I don't know where to wipe it.
Well, that's what, so,
Evidently, I need to wipe
because,
down everything.
well, we're not, okay, so that's what I was gonna say is like, we're not there yet because he's not peeing, standing up yet. But
Yeah.
that's what she was saying. It's like I can smell it and I don't see it. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
my husband's a gentleman, so I don't have that issue
Oh.
with him. But
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
she in the video
But
she showed it and she sprayed everywhere, and I was like, oh my gosh, she
mhm.
really could. You could see it like
Mhm.
on the bottom of the toilet and everywhere. And I had to put that in
Yeah.
my back pocket for later.
Flabbergasted. Yeah. Yeah. Shaving cream works pretty good on the floor though.
I have used shaving cream to shampoo my furniture, like my couches. Mhm.
Never heard of that.
Coda, that was one of Coda's ideas or something that he's seen, and it worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you kind of got to use a lot, so there's that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, moving forward to our last one. Enjoy your guest, even if everything goes wrong. Just order pizza and enjoy the people. Amen.
Yep. I love that.
Amen.
Yes.
I think we get so
I'm
caught
still
up.
gonna get stressed out, but
Yes. That's what I was gonna say. We get so caught up with this has to be perfect and this needs to be this and
Mm,
that. And in reality, if you're inviting people over to have dinner, I know sometimes people invite over people that they're not super close with, like
yeah,
let's say
not me.
a coworker or something like that, I don't know.
Yeah,
But for me, if I'm inviting people over, it's because I know them. They know me. Like
correct.
when it comes down to it, everybody's just going to
Yes.
be there to
Mhm,
spend time together. So you stressing
mhm,
out about making everything perfect is not going to make it enjoyable. And like
right.
she said, if all else fails, Pizza Hut is always open.
Well,
Well, not always open, but
not for all of us, Lexi.
yeah, true. Yeah, I was
But
about to
we
say you
always
could
have
go.
sourdough starter on hand.
We always have something. You can, I mean, just fix peanut butter
All
and
we
jelly
have is Dairy
sandwiches, I
Queen.
guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
and your Dairy Queen, it would make me more mad to go to
Worse.
your. I'd say, you know what, guys, we're having crackers tonight.
Yep, yep, yep.
Your Dairy
Hang
Queen,
on.
they,
Uh,
you need to call corporate. Like they've got some issues.
oh, no kidding.
It does
We
not
actually
take
have
that
called
long,
corporate on them once.
and you should have. I mean, every time
Yep,
I've went, I'm like,
yep.
why?
They were
Why
so
does it take
rude.
this
They
long?
were
And
so
they
rude.
are. They're so rude for
Mhm.
why?
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get some
Every
food.
time. Yep.
That's your job to prepare.
Yep.
But yes, those are my hosting tips. I don't really have much more to add to them, to be honest. I think that covered it pretty well, and I liked a lot of I like a lot of how she set it up to prepare you beforehand, so that
Mhm.
you're not stressing
Mhm.
out, and it takes the stress
And
out of
for
it. And you,
each, yeah, and not just for one. Like she's saying,
yes,
this is a blanket thing that will work for
mhm,
all
yes,
entertainment purposes. Yeah.
mhm.
I will add, and this is a silly one, but I will add scented soap in the bathroom
Oh yes,
because
no, that's such
love
a
it,
good one.
especially like seasonal, fall or Christmas,
Mhm.
what have you.
I
Yeah,
love
I
that
love
about my
that.
grandma's house. That's such a good one.
Also, my mom gets on to me for this every time because I do forget to put a little hand towel in the bathroom. Oopsie. She's like,
Yeah,
Chastity, you need a hand towel in the bathroom. I'm like, I'm sorry, I forgot.
I forget about too
Because I was so
because,
stressed out about everything else.
well, I'm gonna be honest, we're bad. We don't hardly ever have a hand towel out in the bathroom. We just end up washing our hands and
And shake, shake, shake.
shake shake and going on about our business. But but I
Yeah.
have started putting either a paper towel roll or because a lot of my hand towels or my
Hmm.
cleaning they just don't look nice. I need in my box when I create my hosting box, I'm gonna have a set of nice hand towels because no matter how many nice
Yes.
ones I've bought, they get
Hmm.
used for whatever, and then they're
Anything
not
else.
nice
Yeah.
anymore.
Hmm.
So that would
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
something I would add to my boxes, a nice set of hand towels or kitchen towels as well, so that when you are washing your
Hmm.
dirty ones, you can just put out some little decorative ones.
Hmm.
And also make sure your bathroom has toilet paper. You're stocked up on toilet paper.
Yes.
And
Yes. Leave
um,
some under the sink as well.
yes, toilet paper, and go ahead and put feminine products. Even
Hmm.
if you don't
Yeah.
use them, just having them there
Hmm.
is so helpful.
Just in case.
Like over the years, the last 5 years, I've just pretty much been pregnant, so I've not needed them. But I can't tell you how many times I've had friends come over and they've needed them, and having that stash there it's just been nice because
Mm.
that is like the worst thing to be like, oh crap, I don't have that, and you have to have them.
And you have to ask. Yeah.
Yeah. So those would be my tips on adding to the bathroom.
Love that. Trying to think if I
And
have anything else.
I like to put my dogs up when people come over, not because
Hmm.
they're bad or anything, but they just they just kind of get in the way a little bit, to be honest. Sammy is
Hmm.
also he's a bit people shy, but he grumbles at them, so he comes off as aggressive. He ain't. So
Hmm.
I just put him up, and they like to take a nap, and then you don't have to worry about them running out the door, especially if you have
Yeah.
elderly people coming over or small children. Think
Hmm.
about your
Hmm.
pets. Yes, your pets live there and it's their home, but if you're inviting people over, you know, just think
Yeah.
about that. You don't want nobody falling.
Yeah. Yeah, because Sarabi for sure almost knocked Josh's grandma off the steps one time. And she's not even like, she's not usually a super active dog. She's a little bit older, but I think she just got super excited. I think it was our first
Mhm.
Easter that we hosted here, actually. So James was 1. Um, and yeah, yeah, she just got so excited. She just flew down the front steps, and Grandma was
Mhm.
coming up, and I was like, "I'm so sorry." She was like, "Your dog almost knocked me off," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, so
Well, my
sorry."
grandma, my
But I also don't usually put my dogs up either, anyways,
I Roya gets left out
unless
more
we're
than
eating,
anybody.
because I don't do the begging.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't stand I can't stand a begging dog. That mess
And my
will
dogs will.
send me over the doggone edge.
Mhm. My dog, yeah. I mean, they're not gonna sit there and whine at you, but they're
Mm,
gonna sit and like now we've about gotten them where we're like, go lay down, you know. But
mhm.
they're just like the kids, and when people are over, they like to not listen. And that's when they're like, oh, somebody's gonna give me a piece of food. So if they're put
Mm-mm.
up,
If
you
a
just don't
dog is
even have to
begging
worry
me,
about
I'm like,
that.
"Get."
Okay, thank you. That's my other thing. If you
Mhm,
have animals and you're going over somebody's house that has animals,
mhm.
you are gonna have to stand your own ground a little bit. If you don't want the dog begging, tell
Yeah,
it to go on. Don't
uh-huh.
expect somebody
Tell it
that's
go.
hosting many other people to be on watch
Yeah,
for their dog, like it's a dog. Just tell it to go on. Don't be like,
yeah.
um, Lexi, your dog is bothering me. If we're trying to host 50 other people, so just putting the dog up
T
has been the
Oh,
easiest
solve
thing.
your
But
own problem, honey bunny.
yeah, I'm like, that's not.
Use your words. Like I
Thank
told my
you.
kindergarten,
Yes.
use your words.
Yes. Like it's not,
Well,
it's just ain't
friend,
that big of a deal.
did you ask her? Did you ask her to
Yes.
move? Did you ask her to stop?
Yeah.
Did you tell her to go on now get? Like, go
Like I would completely understand if the dog was in somebody's face, being
mm,
just annoying. But if
mhm.
but if a dog's just sitting there and you don't really want it that close to you, just tell it to go away.
Just, yep.
What's the big
Go
deal?
lay down.
Yep.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It ain't that hard.
you're welcome. Imma tell your dogs, "Go lay down."
Yep. Thank you.
Or I'll be like or I'll be like, "I don't know who you begging, 'cause you ain't getting nothing from me."
And dang sure don't pet them and then wonder why they're gonna hang out with you.
Okay? Literally.
That's all I have on hosting tips.
Yeah, I think that's all I have as well.
Don't stress it.
I
Enjoy
think
the
we
people.
yeah.
People are
Yeah.
going to enjoy the event or whatever you're hosting if you're enjoying it.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
hope
being
so. We'll see in
pleasant.
a couple weeks.
Okay, listen, but think about it. Like if you went over to somebody's house and they're all stressed out and I don't know how else to describe this other than a tantrum, but if you go over somebody's house and they're having a tantrum because they can't figure out what to
Mhm.
wear and if this
Mhm.
isn't going as planned, you're not going to have a good time.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, "Well, maybe we should just go." Like so ultimately just have a good time, just be enjoyable and
Yes.
do what you're really there to do, and that is spend time with the people you love.
Oh, I have one.
Okay.
When I do host now this is for when you're like I mean, I guess it can be for anything, but, like, the only thing I ever really host is Easter.
Okay.
And so usually Easter, you have a big spread. Number 1, I will ask people to bring things. Like, if you're hosting something like that,
Mhm.
Easter, I'm like, everybody brings a dish, you know?
Yeah.
I'll do a few main dishes, and then everybody else is just bringing side dishes and desserts, right?
Right.
Do things ahead of time. So, like my dressing, I'll put that together ahead of time. Most of the things I'll put together ahead of time and then just cook it the day of,
Yes. And
you
like your
know?
pies.
Yeah.
Usually my desserts all get made the night before. Um, when it
Mm.
comes to
I don't
holidays
ever
like
make desserts.
Thanksgiving. Really?
Yeah. No,
Just
my mom usually makes the desserts.
oh, I
Yeah.
I
My mom
y'all know.
usually just makes everything.
Listen, I have a sweet tooth, so most of the time we have a dessert made in the house somewhere. But
Oh,
on the holidays, yeah, I do all my pies and whatever I'm gonna. Usually it's just pie. We just have pecan pie or pumpkin pie or something like that. But I'll
I
make
can't wait
those the
for
night
chocolate
before.
pecan pie. Yeah.
Coda Coda is harassing me about a pecan pie cheesecake. Not harassing me, but he's like, "Are
That
you gonna
sounds
make me one?"
that
I'm
sounds
like,
good.
I'm like, "Honey, as soon as I go grocery shopping, but I can't make."
Can you
He did go pull stuff out the freezer, and he was like, "Can you make a pumpkin pie?" Or do we have the stuff? And I was like, "Well, I have everything except for heavy cream, because I only grocery shop once a month. I do not. do any
Uh-huh.
other grocery shopping other than once a month. So when it comes to the end of the month and it's time to go again, the fridge is a
Mhm.
bit a bit
It's a little scarce.
sparse. Yep, it's a little
Mhm.
scarce. So yeah, I was like,
Mhm.
no, that's probably not happening tonight. So
Sorry, Coda.
I've got to get baking some pies.
Yeah.
But that's all I have. That's all I have for you sisters today.
Beautiful. I'm glad she sent that list. That's a good list to abide by.
I'm gonna ask her because I would really love to pull some more of the texts and stuff she sent and read them off on here because
Mhm.
they're gold. I told her when she sent that one out, I was like, "Can you please like just write a book?" Oh, I was gonna say one more thing about the plates. Having a neutral set of plates that you can just go to also is gonna cut down on your cost of hosting a lot because I feel
Mhm.
like a lot of times we don't host because it can be expensive. But if you
Yeah.
already have this stuff ahead of time and you've just invested one time in some nice quality stuff, you can host a lot
Mhm.
more often. I don't know if you've price checked themed plates and stuff like that lately, but
Oh, yeah.
when we
I
did,
picked some up earlier at Hobby Lobby and then I put them back.
yep, yep, when we did, I
I'm probably
mean,
still gonna go find some though.
I'm trying to think. It may have been Jensen's first birthday party. We did an Alice in Wonderland theme,
Oh
um,
my god.
the tea party,
Love Alice
and
in Wonderland.
the paper plates were, I probably spent $50 on paper plates to be
Oh,
thrown away. So I probably, like, you're just throwing
absolutely
away
not.
$50. Like, what is the point in that?
$50?
They were expensive.
Where did you get those things?
Amazon. I had to, but you had to
Ralph
get the
Lauren? Like,
you had to get the dinner plates, you had to get the cake plates, and then I really wanted paper teacups, but that was out of the
mm,
question after the plates and the
better get
napkins and
on
all of that.
Oriental Trading.
Yeah, I I've not ever used that actually. My mom has though.
Mhm.
I'm
I've never
assuming it's
used it for
good.
parties, only for teaching stuff, like only
That's
for yeah.
But yeah, they're expensive,
There's actually
so
some cute little Polar Express things that I wanna get for our Polar Express day next month, but we'll see.
we'll see.
'Cause again, it's expensive.
It is. Also, if you're needing to invest in some nice neutral plates, hit up the Dollar Tree. White plates.
Or the thrift store.
Mhm. The
The
thrift
thrift
store
store
always
has
has good
plenty of
stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be expensive. Go ahead and
Yeah, the
make it.
Dollar Tree, yeah. Actually, bowls, their bowls are so they have some white, I
Mhm.
guess crystal, like not
Ceramic.
white, but clear crystal bowls
Mhm.
that are so cute. And I want some, but I don't really know what I would use them for. They're like glass. They're just glass bowls.
Yeah.
And they're so I'll have to send you a picture of them. They're like detailed. They're cute.
Oh, yeah, send them to me. But yeah,
Mm,
when you look at hosting and you're thinking about all the costs and stuff that goes into it, and you're like, well, I don't really know that I can buy that many plates and chairs and stuff like that.
mhm.
Thrift stores, Goodwill,
Mhm.
the Dollar Tree, and most of the time,
Yes.
if you're buying neutral stuff, nobody's going to know whether that white plate is $100 or $1.
And
They're
if they
just
care
not.
if your plate is $100, I probably will not invite them over to my house again.
Yeah.
'Cause if
Yeah.
you care about where the things come from, I got news for you, buddy. We are
Listen,
some thrift store, Dollar Tree shopping
hmm
folks over here. I don't care
Coda,
how much money I have.
oh yeah, me either. Coda has laughed about this before, but often, especially it's usually women, but when other women come over and or like our friends' girlfriends or whatever, I've gotten so many compliments on my house and oh, I love this and I
Mhm.
love that and blah blah blah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I thrifted it.
Yeah.
Literally, I don't think there's anything in my house that I have that has not been thrifted. You don't need it to be new.
No,
You don't.
you don't. I did get a new Christmas, decoration tonight, though.
What is it?
I forgot to tell you. You wanna see it?
I do.
It looks vintagey. You know Hobby Lobby has the vintage look. They brought it back, right?
Yes, I've been seeing not just Hobby Lobby, but everything starting to do vintage collections and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, I love it, but here's my question.
Mhm. Look at
All of it's still sitting in the thrift store, so why aren't we just going and buying that?
oh, I will if I see another one.
Oh yeah, no, hang on.
Wait, hang on.
It's white.
There we go.
He's cute.
And the tree lights up. The
Oh, I
little
love
lights,
that.
they light up.
That's
It looks
precious.
so cute.
Send that to me right now. Like this vintage collection that's coming out, is
Mhm.
that what our grandchildren are going to be thrifting in the thrift stores because
Yeah,
they like it, you know?
probably. Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah. I just think about stuff. I was like, "Ooh, I got a text. It's from me."
Yeah, it's me.
That's all I have, I guess.
Well, I enjoyed talking about hosting with you. I can't wait to host you next week.
I am so excited. I'm so excited for a girls' night out
Me
or
too.
girls' night in.
Girls' night in. That's what I forgot to do today. I forgot to go get jammies.
Oh, I'm gonna wear my nice moo for you
Yeah.
guys.
Yes, please do. We're wearing our jammies. You
It
were
was
like, "Can we
me.
make it moo friendly?" Yes.
Yes. And
Listen, if you're
Brandy was
coming to
like,
my
"Girl, I'm
house,
wearing my pajamas."
yeah, if you're coming to my house, it is always pajama and moo friendly. Always. Feel free to come with no bra. Because more than likely, if it's just us, these babies are flying.
Free the tatas.
Yes.
Why we got them up anyways? Don't.
Get out of here. I know that's not ladylike, but sorry.
And who came up with that?
I don't know.
That's ridiculous. I think we should
Probably
just
a
free
dirty,
them.
rotten man.
Oh, all right. We love you. Email us if you have some hosting tips that we did not cover and that you would like
Please.
for us to add in.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're my mother-in-law or sister-in-law, send us some ideas. They're good hosts.
I would have.
Hostess.
My grandma's a pretty good host. I'd have to ask her, but
Yeah.
my grandma's like she. I love her, but she doesn't really think about that kind of stuff. She just does it.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
just it's just nature for
Yep.
her.
That's the
So
way my Meemaw was. I think we talked about this last week.
yeah. So
Yeah.
if you ask her, she's just like she doesn't have an answer because it's just yeah. I
Because
don't
it's just
know.
second nature.
I'm like,
Mhm.
what do you mean?
Yeah. My Meemaw was the same way. She was a good host.
All right, we love y'all. We hope
Love ya.
whatever event you're hosting. Oh look, Olaf, you knew he had to make his appearance.
Yes. Every
Does
time. The end of this, it's like he always knows. Like,
hmm
okay, she's starting it. He's over here giving my leg a massage.
Oh my
Making
gosh. Does
biscuit.
does he
You have
have
anything
anything
to
he would
say?
like to say?
There. That's his contribution. He's not as loud as Flynn is.
He's not. He was doing some good purrs earlier, but my children were fussing.
Yeah.
All right, we hope whatever event you're hosting next will be a success. And
Yes. Hope it goes
like I
well.
said, ultimately just enjoy it because
Yes.
I can't tell you how many events I have hosted and when it's over, I don't even know what happened.
Yeah. It's like
You know?
a whirlwind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I was blind the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's not fun.
No,
So,
it's not.
slow down, take your time,
Yeah.
enjoy the people that you're having over,
Mm-hmm.
and if all else fails, order some pizza.
Yes.
All right, toodles, sisters.
Toodaloo. Sisters, one more thing. Don't forget, you're not alone, you're not too much, and you can always bring it to your sister.